Are you a warehouse worker in California wondering if you're owed money from your employer? This video will teach you how to quickly determine for yourself whether or not you've been paid everything you are owed. Unfortunately, warehouse workers are often the victims of wage theft. This video will highlight some of the most common ways warehouse workers in California are cheated out of their wages, breaks, and overtime. So let's jump right in. One typical issue for warehouse employees is that they aren't provided off-duty meal and rest breaks. Employees in California are entitled to paid rest breaks for every 4 hours of work or major fraction thereof, and meal breaks every 5 hours worked. Breaks must be off-duty. If you are required to stay on the work premises or respond to a radio or other communication device during your breaks, then you are likely not being provided with off-duty breaks. Another common issue is that warehouse employees are not paid overtime on their bonuses and shift premiums. As an hourly employee, you are entitled to be paid overtime not just on your base hourly rate, but also on the non-discretionary bonuses and shift premiums you make. For example, if you are paid a base hourly rate of $20 per hour, and on average you make $2 per hour in shift premiums for working the night shift, then to calculate your overtime rate, you add $20 for your base hourly rate plus $2 for the shift premiums, which equals $22. And then you multiply this by 1.5, which equals an overtime rate of $33. Failure to pay overtime on bonuses and shift premiums is a common type of wage theft for warehouse workers. Another common wage issue for warehouse employees is that they are subjected to security checks off the clock. Employees must be paid for mandatory on-site security checks. An additional issue for warehouse employees is that their hours are illegally rounded. Rounding is illegal if it will result on average in underpayment of wages. If your wage statement has round numbers for hours worked, for example 8 hours a day or 40 hours a week, then your employer may be illegally rounding your time. Another wage issue for warehouse employees is that they are often asked to be on call. This can lead to wage theft. For example, employees required to call in 2 hours before a potential shift are owed reporting time pay even if told not to come into work. This is just a quick overview of the ways in which warehouse workers are the victims of wage theft in California. If you think that any of these wage violations has happened to you, please feel free to reach out to Lebe Law for a free consultation. Our contact information is below in the video description. We wish you all the best.